Welcome to part 2. Now, of course, I can hear people snickering, saying, hey, hii prophecy ya Chris iliendaje? Overturn. What has happened? And I can also hear some of you NASA supporters saying, hey, Chris, what were you talking about? This thing is not happening. Now, let me point out something very important to you. Yeah? Prophecy, when somebody makes a prediction, don't be too quick to judge the outcome. Relax. Yeah? In many instances, prophecies can only be best analyzed in retrospect. Yani upatie muda kidogo. Yeah? And of course, I'm not saying you give it an indefinite period, just give it a little period. Yeah? And then when that period ends, you can turn back and say this prophecy was a lie. It's not true, it has not come to pass. Okay? Very, very important. I'll give you several examples. Julius Caesar, yeah, on the day that he was assassinated. Yes. Now, somebody had predicted that you're going to die on the Ides of March. Beware Caesar of the Ides of March. So Caesar pretended, Caesar said he's not superstitious, he doesn't believe those things, that is nonsense. But very interestingly, on that very Ides of March, Julius Caesar saw the soothsayer. And he told him, hey, the Ides of March is here, and I'm here. Sasa unasemaje? The soothsayer replied very quietly, yes, the Ides of March is here, but it's not over yet. And of course, you know the story. Before the end of that day, Caesar was dead. Okay? I'll give you another example. Somebody predicted, not me, somebody predicted that what would happen is that the 8th of August elections will not produce a president. Okay? That was a prophecy. So the 8th of August elections came. Uhuru Kenyatta was elected, allegedly. Yeah. And people start waiting for the Supreme Court case. Now, ordinarily, people at that time started saying, this is a false prophecy. He had said the 8th will not produce a president. What's happening? See, we already have a president. And of course, the Supreme Court, kama kawaida, it'll not nullify that election. It'll just uphold, as usual. Uphold. Hiyo iende through to swearing in. Yeah. Indeed, the arrangements for the swearing in of President Uhuru were well underway. Yes, people were very busy organizing Kasarani or wherever he was going to be sworn in. Yeah. Now, of course, at that juncture, you'd have said this is a totally false prophecy. But look what happened. Unexpectedly, the Supreme Court nullified his election. So that prophecy came to pass. So now I'm going to give it a bit of time, and I'll give you yet another example, which is very relevant for what we're talking about now. The same person who made that prophecy prophesied the following. He said the election of the 26th, even that one will not produce a president. That was his prediction. So, Tuliza Boli, let's wait and see what happens. Okay? There's no problem. People are human. Maybe heard wrong from God. Yeah? Maybe nothing will happen and Kenya will go forward. Maybe Kenya will be peaceful. Yeah? Maybe Uhuru will rule for the next 5 years na amalize. We don't know. Yeah? Let's wait. Just give it a bit of time. That is my advice. And so I choose to believe the word of God. Overturn, and it shall be no more until he who it is right shall come. That one, I hold on to that one. Yeah? Bado sija change. There's no other new verse I'm going to give you. And I'm not going to hide under the carpet and say, oh, I didn't say that. Oh, I meant this and that. To give you long explanations. No. I'm sticking to my word. So let's wait and see what happens. Again, I'm not going to be cocky and say I'm definitely right. Yeah? Maybe I quoted because the word of God is always right. Yeah? But maybe I quoted it out of context. Let's wait and see. Okay? There's no hurry. Let's wait and see. Now on to other more critical burning issues of the hour. Folks, Kenya is burning. Yeah? We're busy with the Supreme Court case and the country is literally burning. Yeah? Now I see I've run out of my time. No worries. Let's go on to a third episode of this series, and I'll just break it down for you, tell you what's happening and why Kenyans need to be extremely worried. I'm not a prophet of doom. I'm just speaking the reality, because all you people listening to this, even if you are abroad, you have relatives in the country. I know you're receiving telephone calls, you're receiving messages, People are telling you what's happening on the ground, how people are suffering, yeah. So there's no need of hiding anything under, brushing anything under the carpet, yeah, like the Kenyan nation has been used to, yeah. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's talk exactly what is happening in the country, okay? Catch you there in a bit. You know the usual drill. Top left-hand corner, click, and you should be on to part 3. See you there in a bit. This is Chris Kumekucha.